Do you know that you can import small items from China or WhatsApp suppliers and sell them in Nigeria? Yes, I mean you can import items like clothing, shoes, accessories, even cooking utensils, and you can do all this using only your smartphone. No big money is required, no warehouse is required, just step by step and your hustle will pay. Therefore, in this video, I will show you step by step how to start a mini importation business from your phone, how to find suppliers, order low-cost items, and even calculate your cost and deliver to customers. Let's go there. So in getting started, step 1, pick a winning product. Okay, yes, pick a product that sells easily in your area. Think of things like phone cases, earphones, chargers, fashion accessories, small kitchen items or gadgets, beauty items. Pick things that are light, cheap to ship, and easy to sell. Ask yourself, would people buy this regularly? Is it easy to show on WhatsApp or Instagram or even Facebook? Start with one product so you can test fast. This is very easy, simple, and fast to go about. Next is how you can get reliable vendors. And by reliable vendors here, I mean people who are on the field, tested and trusted. Therefore, I will recommend that you use AliExpress for low MOQ and single item buys. Of course, Alibaba if you want a bulk items, and if you can negotiate, and local WhatsApp vendors or Nigerian importers if you prefer faster delivery. When you look at a supplier, check ratings, reviews, number of orders, and recent photos. If the supplier is on WhatsApp app, ask for references, real buyers, recent photos, and delivery proof. These things will guide you to know who you are dealing with. These are very important. Be guided. Now, step 3 is message the supplier. Now, talking about this, it is very simple. What you need to do is to send a simple and organized message to the supplier you have identified. Example of a message that you can send is this. Hello, I want X pieces of products. Do you have them? Can I have samples? What is the price of this product per unit and shipping to Lagos? What is lead time? What payment method do you accept? Can you send recent photos for my view? This short message you send gives you the facts that you will need to make use of in making your informed decision. Now, step 4 is where you do an order or a pre-sale. Okay? Now, talking about this step, you can order for a sample first. A sample might just be a single unit. Now, by the time you do that, it gives you an idea of the quality, the size, and the packaging style of that product. Now, if you are okay with it, you can go ahead and put in much of your money to order for this product. But of course, the other way around is that you can also do what I call a pre-sale content, where you source for those images from your producer or those who are going to supply you, that is your suppliers, then broadcast the images. By the time you broadcast the images on your various social media platforms, your customers who have interest and they will place an order, and it is expected of them to make some payments. Now you can use the money collected from your customers to place an order for a bulk. Okay, let's say you order for now 1 complete dozen of these same products you are wanting to buy. So by the time you place that order and it is being supplied to you, in that manner you have been able to avoid making use of your own cash. Okay, yet you get what you want, and if you are very much comfortable with it and the nature of the transaction with your supplier is okay by you, you can go ahead for subsequent transaction, and in doing so you will improve on your experience. Next demands or requests you are going to put, you will know the lines that you want to improve and do that accordingly. Now step 5 is calculate your landed cost. But here, don't forget hidden fees. What do we mean here? Okay, landed cost is equal to products plus shipping plus duty plus clearing plus local delivery. Before you set your selling price of a product, you should first of all calculate the landed cost. Okay, add the price of this product, the shipping cost. There is also what we call custom duties, clearing agent fee and local delivery to the customer. That is how the product gets to your customer. Now, don't forget packaging and small fees. Once you know your landed cost, add the profit margin. That is how much you think should be your profit at the end of the day. And that becomes your selling price. Always test price with customers. What I mean here is give a small margin of profits. If it is too high, consider a smaller margin, because that smaller margin you are giving for the first time especially will help you to get reviews. And by your next attempt, you will know if you have to jack up by 50 or 70% of profit margin. This will guide you to know how to sell your product, especially for the first time. Step 6 is pay safely and track your payments. Okay? Now, it is advisable for you, especially as a starter, to use the approved payment method as given to you or directed by the supplier. Okay? It is very important, especially for those who are WhatsApp suppliers. Use trusted method, especially bank transfer, or use a verified agent that you can pay in through to make sure that your payment is acknowledged. Now, always ask for a tracking number, because once you are dealing with a supplier, the tracking number is expected to be given to you. This tracking number will help you to track the movements of your goods. Okay? Not only that, it also protects you and gives your customers confidence. If something goes wrong, the tracking helps you claim a refund or open a dispute on a marketplace. This I have done with AliExpress when I receive items, and by the time I opened the item, I felt that, look, this is not what I really wanted. So within 24 hours, I was given a space to open a dispute with them. And by the time I did that, they asked me to return back the good or the item I received. So I called their agent, the DHL agent that supplied to my locality, and I gave it back, partially I gave it back the item to him. When I did that, I just sent them an email of a screenshot of that item and explaining again my position about that particular item and demanding a refund from the person that supplied this particular product. And within less than 7 days, it was honored. My dispute was honored, and they sent me an email, and a refund was done back to my account. So I just need to use my money to also order for another product I'm much more comfortable with. So I want you to take note of this particular step. It is very, very important. Step 7 is receive, check quality, and deliver. When goods arrive, inspect everything. While doing that, check for defects in what item you have received. Okay? Count the units and take good photos of those items you receive. Send proof of photos of the items you receive to your customers before you deliver them. It's very important. Now, having certified that, you need to also use local courier delivery method, like motorcycle delivery services, to send items to customers very, very quickly. While you are doing that, it's expected of you to keep records of who ordered what and the proof of delivery of items to your customers. Remember, good delivery and quick replies build trust. Trust turns first buyers into repeat buyers. This is very important step. Step 8 is scale slow, invest profits. Here, it's important for you that as you start small, Invest your profits into the next small order you are going to be making. Learn which of the products sells fast and which do not in your area. So as you grow, negotiate better prices and faster shipping concepts. Use your reviews that you have gained and pictures to attract more buyers on WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, because these are your raw evidence of performance. Alright, there you have it. Very simple, realistic mini importation system you can run from the comfort of your apartment with that your smartphone in your hand. I said, pick a simple product, find a supplier, test a sample or resell, calculate landed cost, pay safely, track, receive, deliver, and scale. If you follow these simple steps I have mentioned and stay consistent, I assure you that your phone might end up becoming your importation office. Therefore, if you find this video very important, I encourage you to give us a like. Also, subscribe to Smart Africa channel, and don't forget to drop a comment telling us the type of product you would like to import, and wherever I feel that is important, I can support your idea. I will also give my own opinion or suggestions. But of course, again, I will be dropping in my description a link that will help you obtain a copy of a document that has been prepared for those who are willing to subscribe to the idea of mini importation. This document, of course, is genuine, tested, and trusted. In this document, you will find all other things that are required that I might not have been able to break down. That document becomes your personal document that you use to guide yourself in this journey. I wish you the very best.